Well, I guess we've got whoever we're going to get this morning. So today is October 12th, Tuesday. We're starting block of instruction involving lots 35, 36, and 37. So I'm going to start off with this little video. And for those of you who are watching this recorded, you'll have to get onto Blackboard, find the video attribution, and watch it yourself, because I can't put it on this video because YouTube will kick me out. So I'm going to put you on pause, and then I'll come back. Okay, we just actually watched two videos. One of them was the one on Ash line ones, and one of them was on group conformity. So both of those videos are on Blackboard. You should see it and see how the study of social psychology is the study of individuals, but those individuals in a group setting. I'll find another video. I'll post it on Blackboard, which shows the effect of situational influences on people who are subjects of the experiment. And I think you will find it fascinating what situational influences can occur, which in essence unconsciously affect our decision making. You watch the video, you know the woman in that purple blouse said she didn't know why people were doing what they were doing, but she decided to join them because she felt uncomfortable when everybody was standing up and she was the only one that wasn't. So she felt more relieved, less pressure on her when she joined her compatriots there, standing up for whatever reason. The power of group think and group action is studied very, very deeply, especially in the business world, because people are always trying, CEOs and boards of companies are trying to figure out a way to make their workers happier and more productive. And in some companies, you need to be more creative. If you go to the world headquarters of Google or Snapchat or Facebook or whatever, you might be surprised what you see. You go on the Google campus, you walk in, there's a big old foyer, there's a basketball court, there's people riding scooters, people are dressed in sandals and Hawaiian shirts. Why? Because a lot of creative people are not conformists. One of the reasons they're creative is because they don't conform their thinking to straight lines in between the lines, like when your second grade teacher is trying to teach you fine motor skills and they give you a drawing of a Halloween scarecrow or something. I, of course, failed second grade drawing. Pillsbury Gold, whatever. I don't know. And they tell you, okay, this is the ghost we're going to do for celebrating Dia de los Muertos or Halloween. And I want you to color the ghost and stay inside the lines. Don't go over the lines. Stay inside the lines. Well, we're not trying to teach somebody to be a conformist. We're teaching them how to control fine motor movements with their hands, because that's important when they're drawing. The symbols that represent our language are really simple compared to Chinese language, Japanese language. A whole class of them, just how to make those characters. Just try to duplicate. Try to look one up on Google and try to just draw it yourself. Very difficult. This is what we're talking about. Then when you get to be an adult and you're working in a corporation, they say, think outside the line. We need something to sell more Burger King products. So think outside the box. Or Jack in the Box. Think outside Jack in the Box and come up with some ideas. Always trying to push the limits. Many psychologists who are working professionally work for organizations. There's a whole division called organizational development within psychology, within graduate school, that teaches you how to work in organizations, social psychology principles, to motivate and cultivate an atmosphere, an environment where people are willing to help each other and work things out. Probably none of you have attended the University of Phoenix, right? I used to teach there, and I will tell you that if you go to the University of Phoenix, no matter what your degree program is, every semester you take a class, that class will have some group activities where you have to get into a group and do a group project, and that group project will be part of your grade. Now, some of you are sort of used to that. You take a biology class, maybe you one other person or a couple of people have to work on something, or a chemistry class have to work on an experiment or something. Not that unusual, but at the University of Phoenix, every single class. Why? Because they believe and they're committed that when you go into the work world, you are not by yourself. You're working in a group. Now, some professions, let's say you're a doctor, dentist, maybe even a classroom teacher, attorney, you can get away with going on your own, being a rugged individual. And a lot of times you don't have to collaborate with anybody. But for most jobs, people need to collaborate. They need to get along with other people, and they need to learn how power is delegated, how people accept responsibilities. These are really important things to learn, and you can learn it in an academic environment if the school itself forces you to do it. Get up and give a class presentation. All 5 of you. Break it into however you guys as a group decide you're going to break it. And you grade your fellow group member anonymously to me. So there's 5 members in your group. 4 of that group are going to evaluate you as a group participant. And if they say, this person's lazy, didn't want to volunteer, didn't want to do work, just wanted to skate, we did all the work, they just got up and read from the 5x4 index card and that was it, then you're getting a low grade and everybody else in your group might be getting a better grade probably. So, all right, enough of social psychology for today. Look forward to seeing some very interesting videos on Blackboard. This is a really fun subject to study and a fun subject to teach, so I hope you find it that way. Thank you for being here. I'll see you all on Thursday. As always, if you have any issues, and you know, if some of you are missing exams because of whatever reason, let me know so you can get on a pathway to make it up, because You only have about 8 exams, so you don't want to get a big fat zero on one of them.